These two teams of Minecrafters have 1 week to prepare for a huge battle worth $1,000. Each night, they will compete in a mystery minigame for in-game prizes to give their team a better chance of winning the final battle. The name of the first minigame is Farming Frenzy, where the goal is simple. Both teams will start in their own dome, and when the door opens, they must run out, grab equipment, and start farming. But be careful, because there will be skeletons spawning throughout the duration of the minigame. The bones that these skeletons drop are your key to fast progression, but be aware that there is no respawning during the duration of this minigame. The team with the most wheat, carrots, pigs, and cows at the end of the time limit is the winner of the minigame. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And here we go. They are off to the races. Shark Taco here trying to get this ground ready to farm, but you see he's not putting the water first, so it's all drying up right away. Now you can see that red team understands how important the buckets are, and they are starting to put in water, starting to make a little progress here. Let's go ahead and take a look in the forest. We now got more skeletons as well as a couple zombies going out for the kills here.
Let them fight. I'm so low. Oh, there's zombies.
Looks like they're letting the skeletons fight, and Germanic Bear is the first one to die. Let's go see how blue team is handling the action. Blue team is letting the skeletons there, trying to fight them one at a time, and Sheepblade, the leader of blue team, is down. With the timer starting to run out and red team feeling confident,
Give me a kiss on my fat lips. I'm feeling romantical.
it was time to unleash a death wave of invincible wither skeletons.
It's gonna attack me. Everyone attack it. Get in there. Oh, we can't hit it. I
Oh,
can't
God.
sprint. I can't sprint. I can't sprint. This has to be a joke.
Hold up. So the player you see there is Rainbow Donkey 32. And before we go any further and find out who won the first minigame, let's go ahead and get to know him a little better.
My name is Rainbow Donkey, or Brody. I joined the server to take control like I did last time. I think through manipulation and teamwork, I'll be able to both destroy the blue team and build up the red team. My favorite block is the blast furnace, because without it, you can't make armor or villagers, which are the easiest way to overtake a server. The thing I'm looking forward to most in this server has to be the social interaction with other players, learning my team's weaknesses and strengths and working around those, and also learning the other team's weaknesses and interacting with them to profit. With my share of the money, if I win, it's all going into Pokemon cards, baby.
And now that we know red team's fearless leader, let's go ahead and get into blue team's final tally. All right? So that's 20 plus 14. That's 34. 42. 46. 46, the number to beat. Oh, they crushed it. It's not even close. They crushed it on wheat alone. That game spoke a little bit on some of the things you touched on during your player profile of wanting to come out here, exploit Blue's weaknesses, and really use your own team's strengths. Why do you think you were so much successful than Blue Team?
So I think it really comes down to how organized our team was and how well we worked together. Red team is going to be undefeated in all of these mini games.
After Rainbow Donkey's interview, I gave him his prize, which was a bunch of stuff to help him get his farm going. I took both teams to their base. Welcome to your base.
It's so girthy.
And that was the end of day one. So, Smiler, how was the last 24 hours since I got offline?
I'd say it's been pretty good so far. We already got the base structure made so far. We got materials ready. A lot of us already have full iron armor. We got a good farm going thanks to Meteor. And that's pretty much it.
Has there been any moments that have stood out as, more fun than any others?
2 members went off to red team. They fell in a hole. They couldn't get out. No one was there. I was the only one that checked up on them. They couldn't get out. There was then another red team member came. I said not to let him out. They got themselves stuck in that mess.
So
10 out of 10 leading.
Hold up. Leaving your teammates in a hole because they're the ones who got themselves into it in the first place is 10 out of 10 leadering. Let's go ahead and meet one of Blue Team's leaders, Sheepblade.
Hi, I'm Sheepblade15. I joined because the Valley Part 1 was fun. I was like, hey, this will be even more fun. My favorite thing about Minecraft is the blocks. The way the Minecrafty blocks are blocky. Mountain biome's my favorite biome because it's got goats, and goats will get you goat horns, so you could, thank a few people. I'm hoping everyone's heard of this. TPG money.
TPG money!
If I win the Minecraft challenge, I'll spend it on a cheese NFT.
And after yesterday's dominating performance, Rainbow Donkey was feeling confident moving into the second minigame.
I think a big part of it from last minigame is everyone trying to prove their worth. You know, none of us had really played Minecraft before together, so it was trying to see, people are trying to show off what they're good at, show off what they can't do, and like work together to become the best team we can be. And we're gonna carry that into this minigame of, now that we've spent a day together, I know who the good builders are, I know who the good PvPers are, and I know who's a good leader.
With Red Team feeling confident, let's get into today's mystery minigame. The name of the game is Team Build Battle. Both teams will get their own side to build on, big enough to allow endless possibilities, but small enough that teamwork and coordination will play a huge role in how your team uses its space. Everyone will get creative, and you'll have 30 minutes to make the best builds you can. This is Team Build Battle. The first thing Blue decided as a team was what material to use.
Everyone use first wood.
And Red Team was really smart because they planned their roads really early.
Make your houses fit together so that we can put our road system together.
At about the halfway point, both sides have made a ton of progress, but I was a little bit worried still because if you look on both sides of the blue team, and you look at both sides of the red, they're both a little bare. But in the end, the wait was worth it. And now it's time to decide which side won. But first, a twist. The winning build of this competition will have their build put into the overworld as a point of interest.
Hold up. What do you mean point of interest? Do you mean like in Fortnite?
Well, yeah, exactly like Fortnite. There's a bunch of point of interest throughout the map that get restocked with loot every couple days, and these places are the only places where PvP is turned on. So if you go there, you have to be careful. But let's get back to the build battle and find out who won. And now I have to say something, okay? I'm the judge here. I'm the judge. And what I'm gonna say from my point of view is both of these sides are incredible and have their own unique story. They belong in the same world. They mix together, yet they're different, and they have their own character. Both of these sides, I would be absolutely so proud of. Whether I'm red or I'm blue, both teams are going to get the rewards tonight on the server. The prize that both teams got was a chest completely full of materials to help them build their bases. The reason building a good base is important is because on the last day, I'm going to judge the bases and give out prizes depending on which base was better. And since Blue Team did so much better in this minigame than the first minigame, let's go ahead and hear what their other leader, Smiler, has to say about their performance.
So we've actually got along with each other pretty quick, which is like interesting because it's been really hard lately building the bases, but we've all gotten along by just doing mining and farming.
And this seems like the perfect opportunity to get to know Smiler and his Minecraft husband, Beans, a little better.
Howdy, my name is Beans. I'm an avid Minecraft player, but I'm a TF2 pro. I joined this server because I want to make money in Minecraft.
Hello, my name is Smiler. I'm a god of Among Us, and right here is my beautiful husband, Beans.
Yippee!
I would say my favorite thing about Minecraft is just how creative you can get with it. You know, you can make mini games, you can do PvP, you can build big ass structures. I think that's really the crux of the game and what makes it so popular and good.
I'd probably say my favorite thing about Minecraft is like the animals, because they've been really creative lately. Like they're adding camels, they've had axolotls, llamas, and many more.
I would say the thing I'm looking forward most to is just hanging out with people. I think that'll be really fun. Obviously, I'm gonna grind because I want money, but I think really just hanging out with everybody's gonna be really fun.
My favorite thing about the last family is probably dying notable with my llama, Menyet. For the name?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is he the baby one?
It's the brown.
Just
No, it's the
look at
brown
all
one.
No,
It's the brown
Okay.
one.
no, just
Enrique?
all the normal names.
Manuel? This one has no name?
He was very distinct from a normal llama. It's a really hard choice on what I would use the money for. I'd probably give it away to different people who like need it.
Well, guys, that was a great interview, but I gotta go to bed now. See y'all later.
So that pretty much wraps up day 2, and before we cut straight to day 3's minigame, there was one piece of drama that I had a quick deal with. So basically, there was a player from red and a player from blue who didn't like their team and were just out building their own base in the middle of nowhere. And to deal with that once and for all, this is what happened. So here you have a lovely base, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, this base is not in red or blue territory. This base is out in the middle of nowhere. You got some people just living out on the edge, right? Doing their own progression. They're not part of the team. They don't like the team they're assigned to. Well, let me tell you, folks, the team you're assigned to is final because I'm not going to deal with that whole situation that just happened ever again. And what is about to happen right now, go ahead, Diamond, is what happens to people who don't play nice with their team. That's good. Thank you. Stop it at that, Diamond. With that drama behind us, let's jump straight into day 3's minigame, which is paintball. Here's a look at the map. Both teams will start on their own side, and when the door opens, the players will run out to fight. If you get hit even once, you're dead. There's also this tube in the middle, which can help you get behind the opposition, like this. Oh, Kylo worked up the tunnel! Kylo was alive the whole time! It's a 3v2! Kylo works up the tunnel and gets an easy kill! And blue team wins another round! Even though blue team won that round and won this round. And Chris going for a 360 no-scope! Call of Duty Black Ops 2 DSR headshot play! Red team still ended up winning in overtime. You have them both, and Jellos gets away with it. Meteor's arrow hits the wall, does not get through. Taichi now pushing out of the tunnel. And what a snipe from Taichi! And after 2 amazing shots for a commanding victory in overtime, here's an interesting stat that Rainbow Donkey decided to share.
I mean, I know you're going to say that was a close match and all, and like, oh, we had to go to the overtime scenario. But all I'm saying is we won 8, they won 3 rounds. So we won about 3/4 of the rounds, which I count as a dominating victory to continue our undefeated streak.
And even though blue team lost another minigame, their leader still kept a positive attitude.
I'm going to be honest, but this might just be me. I felt that it was really fun. And I feel like the team enjoyed it.
It doesn't really matter about the rewards.
It's a fun to make
It just matters about the memories that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of making memories, do you remember when I said that the winner of the build battle would get their builds put into the map as a POI? Well, that's exactly what happened. So we filled it up with loot and let everybody fight for it. Gamers, everybody, the new POI is ready and it's full of loot. The new POI is ready and it's full of loot. Oh, here's our first member, Red Team member Tiny Dan TDM, looting up, looking for loot. Tiny Dan TDM, the only one currently in the whole zone. I'm not seeing anybody else. And another, oh wow, Red team has shown up in numbers. They're looting every house as quickly as possible. And no blue members still here. They're already looted up. And finally the blue members show up to the force. Meteor Boy sets his eyes on Drew. Gets one hit. Drew running for his life, trying to get out of the PvP zone. Gets another critical hit. Drew running away, trying his best to stay alive. Looks like blue team now has control of the area. Now there is one hidden chest that is going to be difficult to find, but the one hidden chest is the best chest, and I can confirm that it has not been looted yet. Player coming in behind him, getting critted by Crafting Pro, almost gets him into the fire. Meteor Boy trying to get rid of Crafting Pro here. We're seeing our first dose of PvP. Crafting Pro is dead. Rainbow Donkey still alive, coming in to maybe try. Oh, and he's gonna get launched away. Blue team now arriving their horses. Their fearless leader showing up in iron armor to get rid of red leader once and for all. We got Miel on top of the mountain, jumping and teabagging, doing some dancing. Everybody looking for the hidden chest. Here we can see Miel starting to climb up, looking for the god chest. He's looking for it. Will he be able to find it? He's a rooftop. He thinks he might be playing Assassin's Creed. Checking the chimney. Everybody else still fighting at the bottom. Owen Gaming is really controlling the area. Miel went ahead and checked up there. And Miel finds the god chest! He's gonna be loaded up with loot! He doesn't even have a team! He gets the loot, he jumps down, and he's running for it, getting out of the zone. Hold up. The chest that Miel just found is worth an insane amount of money. Spawn Island is filled with shops, and there is a built-in economy into the server. So the items in this chest made Miel super rich. Can you let everybody know what you found in there?
1 gold, 1 enchanted golden apple, 34 spectral arrows, 1 potion of swiftness, 1 totem, 3 diamonds, and 1 iron ingot.
But since he had literally only been on the server for 10 minutes, I don't think he cared about the money. I don't know how it works.
He's still here.
How much was that again?
Bro joined the server and just got rid of $50,000. Oh my god! After that amazing display by Miel, we moved into the next minigame, which was Spleef. And even though blue team had some troubles...
This is why I'm a parkour god.
No! They were still able to win thanks to amazing plays like this. Got people on both sides of him and gets away and drops one. Gorby somehow surviving. Drops another. Oh my lord, what am I witnessing? 1v3 here for Gorby. Drops another. This man is built different.
Gorby, man.
And another one. He's down to a 1v1. Owen Gaming in a 1v3 here. Nobody above him. Oh, this is going to get risky for him. Makes a perfect move, but G-Money clutches it out for the victory royale. Blue team was feeling happy after their first outright win, but still a little cautious.
Oh, it feels good, but you don't want to like overexcite because you never know what comes in the future.
Are you guys scared of the beast you may have unleashed by winning today's minigame?
No, because it's not really a big deal to us that we win. Like, it's every time. It just matters about how much fun we have.
Speaking of having fun, the next day was a 1v1 slapping PvP tournament, and every time somebody won, they would get a Sharpness 3 diamond sword. Even though Drew Regardigan absolutely destroyed Walter White.
Whoopa, please. I'm your best friend. Whoopa, I'm not a confident PvPer. What do you want? Whoopa. Yeah! You see that, Tartnizzle? I can beat Whoopa with anything, huh?
Blue team was still able to win a majority of the battles. But since Blue won 2 minigames in a row, I think it made Red team mad because they absolutely destroyed Blue team in the next minigame, which was Hunger Games.
We are not losing another PvP event, you hear me? We are not... Jack can't play. We are not losing another PvP event.
Rainbow Donkey here, strong words.
Big blue group right there, big blue group.
Big blue group and a big group of red.
This could be a battle, boys.
This is looking like a huge fight. A little bit of looking into it.
There we go. Focus beans, focus beans, focus beans.
We're looking into the Saturday war here. Beans gets absolutely pummeled.
I can't focus Meteor.
And now Meteor's alone. Absolutely zero teamwork from blue team. Oh yeah, and the parkour god graced us with his presence once again.
Let's do it. Parkour god. Part 2.
No, not again. After red team's commanding performance, here's what the leader had to say.
I mean, let's just say we took the 1v1 slappers tournament quite personally.
Red team on top, baby.
This confidence continued into the next day's pre-minigame interview. How was the last 24 hours for red team?
It was splendid. We were coming off a high win of that absolute sweep in Hunger Games, and we're ready to continue that streak today.
But this minigame was the most scuffed by far. It's not gonna work. I don't know what happened. The minigame was TNT run, and as you can see, the first round started just fine. But when I tried to reset the map, the rollback command didn't work. Let's see if this works. Hackermans! Did it work? Wait, why is the rollback not working? Eventually, I just copy-pasted by hand, and it was mega scuffed. Okay, good luck. And although the map was super scuffed, there were still some sick plays. Dragon somehow survives! And drops Gorby! Continues to stay alive! It's just him and Meteor! If Meteor just died, that's it! Dragon wins it for his team! But in the end, it came out to Map the Biscuit versus Gorby. Now on the bottom row of Owen Gaming here. I believe he is the last blue player. If he wins, man, he is the one who won it for blue. Going the single block route, and I believe Map the Biscuit is still above him. And Map the Biscuit falls! That's gonna be a win for Gorby! After that splendid victory, how are you feeling?
Dude, I'm feeling so good, bro. That we actually won as a team, bro. I just got a strat and keep using it, yeah.
Well, the strat definitely worked, bringing the total minigame count to 3 wins for blue and 3 wins for red. Up next is the final minigame, which is an 8-stage relay race, and the first team to finish wins. Alrighty, you guys ready, Greach? You ready? Blue team ready?
Can I like start over here?
You ready, Drew? Yep, you can start there. Ready, set, go! Let's go ahead and watch Greach here.
Not funny.
Drew over here still stuck. Let's watch Drew kind of zig all the way around. Keeping an eye on Drew, who's running up the maze now.
Oh, what the hell?
Trying to make his way to the end. And Greach and Drew get there at roughly the same moment, opening the doors. Germanic Bear now in the boats. They got there at just about the same time. Germanic Bear has a little bit of a head start. Sheepblade trying to catch up. Meteor Boy and Crafting Pro ready for the next section. Germanic Bear gets to the end, onto the pressure plate.
What?
But he doesn't go to the pressure plate.
Go, 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 go.
Where? Oh.
On the pressure
There
plate.
they go. They finally get to it, both at the exact same time. Crafting Pro runs out and jumps on a horse, whereas Meteor starts the correct parkour. If you fall, you have to go to the bottom. Crafting Pro on the right side of your screen, Meteor on the left. Crafting Pro falls. Meteor hit it.
What's poppin', Meteor? What's poppin'?
He opens a door,
I'm sucking. Oh,
but Kylo doesn't realize it.
no.
Kylo now has some parkour. He's getting a lay of it.
What do I do here?
He's trying to figure out how to do it. He's gonna have to figure it out himself. Kylo figures out, finds the start, starts to jump up. The first honey jump, hits it but falls. Let's go back to crafting. Moving forward, gets past the first section and drops again. Crafting Pro really having trouble here with this parkour. We're gonna go back over to Kylo, who is still at the beginning.
God damn it, why the
Misses it again. Let's go back to crafting. He's already hit that pressure plate, so he should be good. Makes another jump. Crafting Pro just has to hit this slime jump and barely misses it. Doesn't get the center of the slime block as we go back to Kylo, who's having some real troubles here.
How do you make a slime jump?
Gets it.
Yeah, it won't let me do the slime.
Oh my god.
And he's jumping to the wrong slime block. Crafting still trying to make it down to the end of this parkour one, which was completed by Blue in a very quick time. Crafting making it to this point. We saw him fail this slime jump once. Let's see if he gets it right. And he gets it! He gets up to the platform! The next door opens! Daichi's ready but doesn't realize it. Now, being the nice content creator I am, I'm gonna go ahead and speed this section up. I didn't expect these two Minecrafters to take as long as they did to complete this obstacle course. So while we wait for them to finally beat the parkour, why don't you go ahead and drop a sub? It really helps me out. The next section was trivia, and after some suspicious behavior, he's Googling it, bro. He's Googling it. He's actually Googling it right now. He actually Googled it. He actually Googled it, bro. We went on to the next game, which was a Strider race. There goes TPBY now on the Strider race. But you can see Map Biscuit already is on. Jellos had already completed it. He gets loaded up with bows and arrows. He's all loaded up. There are barrier blocks in front of him. They're very obnoxious, but you have to learn to deal with them. Wow, look at his aim. He hasn't missed a shot yet. A couple shots later, Owen Gaming triggered the final boss fight for his team. Yeah, and there they go.
We need to kill him.
Red is fighting the last one. Rainbow gets one shot. Dragon gets one shot. They should respawn
keep
here.
Killing him, keep killing him.
Yeah, we got this.
You're going to distract him, I'll hit him. You'll distract him, I'll hit him.
They're setting up their game plan.
Yeah, we have one
go get his
person
attention, go get his attention, and just keep running away. Just keep running away. What?
He got one shot.
Thorns.
Hayden, you have to stay within his anger distance. You have to stay within his
Actual Elden Ring in Minecraft.
Dude, you're hitting him twice, that's the problem. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They finally figured out a strategy that's gonna work. They got rid of his totem. And he's gone!
There it is. Do we win?
Red team is the champion. Here is
Sorry, let me mute your stream.
one set of armor.
Holy.
And a sword.
Shit,
And here is your second set of netherite armor.
Hayden, I got this.
Okay,
with a sword.
Oh my god.
Guess what? You know what we ended the mini game streak with?
What?
A winning record, baby. 3-1.
That must feel nice.
That's close enough to undefeated for me.
Now, before we go into the final battle where one team will win $1,000, I really quickly just want to remind you that this SMP was open 24 hours a day. This means that off-camera players would be grinding, sometimes singing.
We'll paint the clay skeletons and we'll brush the glue.
And most importantly, working on their bases, because now it's time to hand out the final base awards. Up first, we have the nominations for most fun build. The winner gets 10 netherite. And the winner is Blue Base Trampoline. Up next, we have the Most Creative Build Award for a maxed out netherite sword. And the winner is Blue Base Among Us with the Grippers. The third award is Best Overall Build, and the winner will get 2 God Apples. And the winner is Red Base Headquarters. And the last award before the final battle is for the best base, which wins you a full maxed out netherite set. And the winner is Red Base. Let's just remember the good moments no matter what happens. With that being said, I'm gonna give the command. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go, baby!
Wait, I don't have a bow.
They want damage arrows.
A lot of bow fighting going on. He's going in with the sword. Unlawful ult. Jack by the Bay. Unlawful ult's dead. Jack by the Bay gets the kill.
Guys.
He's getting focused. He's trying to get his pearls out. Red team focusing in on more blue nevers. If they can get over the hill and get to the structures, there's a lot of places where they could regroup. Wow, it's a huge battle happening here. Not looking good for blue team. Crafting Pro ganging up on Shark Taco.
Oh, he can't get out. He's stuck.
TPBY stuck into the moat.
Get your money.
Sticky running away, being chased down by a couple. Trying to eat, but it doesn't have much time. Sticky running away, getting shot with arrows now. Sticky running away by themselves, gets knocked down. Their totem gets activated, continues to eat. Let's go back to the action. Blue team is all the way back in their base. Meteor Boy got separated from the team. He's trying to fight, but he's absolutely outnumbered as he walks into a whole group of red players. Somehow Meteor Boy stays alive, but it's not looking good for him.
Get Corby. Intercept Corby.
Meteor trying to fight, but he's not able to, hitting crafting, but he's absolutely surrounded.
Fuck him up, boys.
He's completely alone.
I'm getting killed. Heading up.
Just chug.
Meteor Boy gets bombed.
He wasted it.
Keep chasing.
It's raining.
Running into the tunnel. And he dies just before he got to the trap that he could have used to his ability. Alrighty then, Mr. Rainbow Donkey 32. What's going through your mind right now?
You know, in my pre-server interview, I said I was going to stay undefeated. We didn't manage to keep undefeated in the minigames, but 2-0 in Valleys doesn't sound too bad to me. Red team on top, baby.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to everybody who came out and played. Congratulations, Red Team, on another victory. And if you enjoyed this one, why don't you check out my only other Minecraft video?
TPG money! G money! G money!
I'm good.
TPG money!